Did you know that cybersecurity jobs are growing 3 times faster than other tech roles, and that beginners can earn up to $100,000 a year in the US? Cybersecurity professionals are in high demand, and once you've learned the essential skills, there are many different career paths to choose from. In this video, we'll break down the top cybersecurity jobs for beginners and the average salary for each. We'll also show you what industries are especially hot for cybersecurity right now. This should give you a realistic idea of what's possible when you're just starting out. And beyond that, we'll consider what kind of career progression you might expect after a few years in the field. So, let's dive in. Can you believe that around 4,000 cyber attacks happen every single day? Cybercrime is on the rise, and unsurprisingly, organizations are investing heavily in cybersecurity. And as a result, the field is growing rapidly, and jobs are booming. Over the next 8 years, employment in cybersecurity is expected to grow at a rate of 33%. Compare that to the average growth rate of 4% across all occupations, and you can see just how fast the industry is moving. So, if you're thinking about a career in cybersecurity, the jobs are there, and the demand for talent far outweighs the supply. So you'll be in a pretty strong position, even as a newcomer. The pay is pretty decent too. Depending on the role and the sector, you could be looking at a starting salary around the $100,000 mark. On that note, let's explore some of the top jobs for entry-level professionals. So, you've completed some initial training and got the fundamentals down. Maybe you took an online course or got a degree. Either way, you're ready to start applying for your first job. But what role should you be looking for? Let's break down some of the most common entry-level jobs in cybersecurity. Number 1, Junior Security Analyst or Cybersecurity Analyst. In this role, you'll monitor networks, investigate potential threats, and help keep the company's data safe. It's all about problem solving and attention to detail, spotting suspicious activity before it becomes an issue. This is a great first job for getting your foot in the door. And the pay's not bad either. According to Glassdoor, the average salary for a junior security analyst in the United States is around $100,000 per year. In Germany, the average salary is around 53,000 euros per year. Another popular entry-level role is a SOC analyst or a SOC engineer. If you like the idea of working on a cybersecurity team that operates 24/7, this could be a great fit. A junior SOC analyst works in a security operations center where they track cyber threats, analyze security alerts, and respond to potential attacks in real time. This role requires quick thinking, teamwork, and strong analytical skills. As a junior SOC analyst, you can expect to make around $66,000 a year in the US and around 55,000 euros in Germany. Maybe you're interested in ethical hacking, in which case, one exciting path is becoming a penetration tester or pen tester. This role involves simulating cyber attacks to help companies uncover and fix security weaknesses before malicious hackers can exploit them. Now, it's worth noting that pen testing is usually not a true entry-level role. Most companies look for 1 to 2 years of prior experience in a cybersecurity position before hiring for this, but it's a popular goal for many beginners and something you can absolutely work towards early in your career. When you do land this kind of role, the pay reflects the specialized skills involved. Pen testers in the US make close to $120,000, while in Germany, salaries average around 58,000 euros. Another common job title for newcomers is incident responder or incident response analyst. When a cyber attack happens, you'll be the first line of defense, investigating what went wrong and figuring out how to prevent future attacks. Entry-level salaries start at around $90,000 in the US and around 70,000 euros in Germany. All of these roles are great starting points for a cybersecurity career, and they offer plenty of room for growth. Once you get your foot in the door and gain hands-on experience, you can eventually think about specializing and increasing your earning potential. With that, let's see where your career path might take you further down the line. Now let's fast forward beyond your first job. At this point, you've not only got a qualification in cybersecurity, you've also got some real-world experience. You've worked with security tools, responded to incidents, and maybe even led some projects on your own. So what's next? One option is to move into a more senior version of your current role. If you started as a security analyst, you could advance to senior security analyst, security consultant, or security engineer. Senior roles often involve leading security investigations, mentoring junior analysts, and making higher-level decisions about security strategies. This can lead to a big salary jump, with senior security analysts earning around $140,000 per year on average in the United States and around 85,000 euros in Germany. If you began as a SOC analyst, you might transition into a SOC manager, security engineer, or incident response lead. At this level, you're not just reacting to security threats. You're designing systems and processes to detect and prevent attacks before they happen. SOC managers typically earn around $150,000 in the US and around 70,000 euros in Germany. If you're going down the penetration tester route, you can progress to roles like senior pen tester, security consultant, or security architect. This involves working on more complex systems, managing teams, and designing security frameworks from the ground up. Senior pen testers in the US earn around $145,000 on average. And in Germany, you can expect to make between 70 and 100,000 euros. But here's the exciting part. Your career path doesn't have to be linear. Cybersecurity is a broad field with many areas of specialization. Even if you start out in one role, there's nothing to stop you branching out into other niches later on, like cloud security, threat intelligence, cybersecurity for healthcare, or something else entirely. It's really up to you to carve your own path. Next, I'll outline the top industries for cybersecurity employment. We've looked at some promising career paths in cybersecurity, but where exactly should you be looking for these roles? The truth is, just about every industry needs cybersecurity experts, although some are hiring faster than others. Demand is especially high in sectors like finance and banking, healthcare, retail, and e-commerce. Then you've got government agencies and companies in the energy and utility sector, where cybersecurity is also a top priority. But as I said before, you'll find cybersecurity jobs across the board. You don't need to limit your search just to those sectors. No matter what path you take, your skills will be in high demand. So, to wrap up, let's look at how you can get started. We've covered just a handful of potential career paths within cybersecurity, but once you've learned the fundamentals and gained some real-world experience, you'll find an endless opportunity in the field. And no matter what role or niche you like the sound of, the first step is the same. Learn the basics. Look for a practical course that emphasizes hands-on training, like Masterschool's cybersecurity program. You'll learn from industry experts, work on practical projects, and get one-to-one career support. Also, if you happen to live in Germany, you can apply for a voucher from the Federal Work Agency and have your program fully funded. If you'd like a more detailed guide on how to get started, check out my step-by-step cybersecurity roadmap in a separate video. I put the link in the description below. And don't stress too much about picking a niche or aiming for a specific job right away. Focus on learning the essential skills first, then take it from there. Cybersecurity is a fast-moving field with plenty of opportunities to learn, grow, and specialize, not to mention great earning potential. We've shown you what's possible, so now it's over to you to make it happen. Go get it. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more cyber content. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.